Let's understand paths to modernization in this video. And together, we will explore how societies change and what choices shape modern life for different countries. Have you noticed how some towns get big factories and busy roads, while others stay quiet and small? And wondered why development takes different forms? Modernization means change from traditional ways to newer ways, like using machines, schools, and cities, changing work, travel, and how people think. There is no single path to modernization. Countries follow many routes based on their history, culture, resources, and choices about industry, education, and governance. One common model is the Western path, where industrialization and scientific thinking led to urban growth and changes in politics and education. Another path is state-led modernization, where governments make long-term plans, set up industries, build roads and schools, and guide economic growth actively. Some countries follow a market-led path, relying on private businesses, trade, and foreign investment to bring modern industries, services, and jobs quickly. But sometimes, reliance on foreign capital creates dependency, where rich countries benefit more, while poor countries remain dependent and face unequal development. Modernization also changes ideas, like new roles for women, different family patterns, greater respect for education, and new ideas about work and rights. Technology spreads fast now, helping nations modernize through communication, transport, healthcare, digital learning, and new ways to work across regions quickly. Education builds skills and confidence. Trained people start industries, teach others, run hospitals, and bring scientific thinking into communities and everyday life. Cities concentrate jobs, schools, hospitals, and businesses, but they can bring overcrowding, pollution, housing shortages, and heavy pressure on public services quickly. Political choices matter. Democratic policies, laws, and public debate shape which path a country follows and decide who gains access to benefits. Modernization is not just growth. It needs fair access to education, jobs, and health for all social groups, and actions to remove discrimination. Scholars say there are multiple modernities, meaning societies adapt modern ideas in their own cultures, creating different modern styles and unique development paths. India followed a mixed path, with state-led planning in early decades, later liberalization of the economy, and strong cultural traditions shaping modern choices and outcomes. Gandhian modernization stresses village life, small industries, self-reliance, and simple local technologies, offering a different route from heavy industrialization and big cities. Globalization links countries through trade, migration, ideas, investments, and technology, speeding modernization, but sometimes also spreading inequalities between and within nations quickly. Traditional knowledge, arts, community ties, and belief systems can support modernization by offering local solutions, or they can resist change if adaptation is weak. Modernization brings challenges like growing inequality, environmental damage, rapid resource use, and loss of local languages or traditional crafts in some places. To manage change, nations use policies that include everyone, protect the environment, promote education, and guide technology towards public good and sustainability. Local ideas and communities must take part in planning, so modernization fits people's daily needs, preserves culture, and remains sustainable over the long term. So, what do we learn from paths to modernization? We learn that societies follow different routes shaped by history, choices, technology, and values, not one single model. Let us quickly remember the main points. Modernization means social change. Many paths exist, and technology, education, and politics guide outcomes today. India's path showed state planning in early years, later economic opening through liberalization, and continuing cultural choices shaping development directions and priorities. Gandhian path focuses on villages and small industries, promoting self-reliance, while Western models favor heavy industry, urban growth, and technological concentration in cities. Keep exploring, ask questions, and discuss with friends to understand different paths better. If curious, you can explore more examples and study notes on EduRev.